once again, sorry for the whole pyjama video, but I've already waited a whole night to make this video. I am not waiting any longer. So, I am going to do a review of Crimson Peak. I'm not really one for horror movies, but I had to see it from the trailer. The design looked beautiful. So, plotline of this story. Edith has always known the existence of ghosts. She's seen them since she was 10 and kind of just thought that was the end of it. But after marrying Sir Thomas and moving to a very gothic-y Victorian England with him and his sister Lucille, I believe her name was, she is exposed to far more than she had ever expected. Now I was pretty shocked when I did a little bit of digging and I found out not everybody enjoyed it as much as I did. And I mean, come on guys, it's Guillemero Del Toro. He does great things, and you didn't enjoy this as much as all his other works? I was really shocked. One of the main things that stuck out to me was people saying the ghost did nothing for the story. Now, I like to take the point of view from the book that Edith was writing, and she made a really good point about it. When they kept saying, oh, this is a ghost story, she was saying, no, it's a story with ghosts in it. And I think that mirrors exactly what this film is about. It wasn't exactly a ghost story, it was just a story with ghosts in it, and I honestly think they really helped develop the plot, because without them, she wouldn't have been able to find out things later on along the line that led to the story's entirety. I mean, give or take, the very first half did feel honestly like a Victorian love story, and then things began to get more tense throughout. But even though it did feel like that at the beginning, it definitely had that level of suspicion just beneath the surface that kept with the horror-esque feel, you know? I honestly think the plot was wonderful, and the slow pace really added to the storytelling. I honestly feel like Del Toro has done it again. I think this was a wonderfully beautiful, dark story. Okay, I mean, not necessarily was it horrifying. I honestly get scared quite easily, and I thought that the ghosts within it were pretty freaky, were dark, were menacing, but after I thought, you know what, they're actually trying to tell you something, I kind of got over that quite quickly, but they still were scary to look at. The cinematography was awesome. I think the design of the ghosts and the set was beautiful. It added all to that Victorian, dark, gothic-y look with the high walls, high ceilings. Just the colour arrangement was wonderful, and everything within the film I noticed little shades of crimson, little bits here, little bits there, kind of adding to what you would see later with this Crimson Peak. I honestly felt that the story was wonderfully executed, pun intended. I think the characters were really well developed. I think the most interesting character to me was maybe Sir Thomas and his sister Lucille, and their story definitely was weird, really, really weird. But I kind of knew what was going to unfold with that. I don't really want to talk too much about that because that was just odd, but they were the most interesting characters. I think it's because they had the most mystery about them, you know, the darkest secrets, and you know, it was interesting to see that unfold. Definitely the ending as well, where it done full circle, it came back to the beginning and said something like ghosts are real, and you know, she's standing there crying, looking beautiful in this snow with red crimson patches all over the place after this battle. I just think that it ended in that full circle was just wonderful, and it just added to the beauty of this dark story. Saying that, I can understand how people do think that the plotline was pretty basic and that it's been done before, but I think the way it was done by Guillemero Del Toro was perfect. To me, everything was done wonderfully. Character development was awesome. Even though I did find it scary, I don't think the horror factor took any element of character development and story development away. It just added to it nicely, and I liked that there wasn't a lot of it, but there was enough, in my opinion, at the right times to make the story develop into what it was. Let me know what you thought about Crimson Peak. I know it was marketed for like a Halloween film. What did you think about it in that sense? Like, was it scary enough for Halloween, or do you think it should have just been released generally and people wouldn't have given it as much criticism as some have, because of it being released around the Halloween scene, maybe not many people thinking it was that scary? As I said, I scare easily, so I thought it was quite great. So yeah, let me know what you think, and thank you for watching. Bye.